Hello and welcome to this speed build of this family home for a couple that I have been playing in my Everhall custom neighborhood. So this is Zach and Maisie Burns, who recently got married and autonomously decided they wanted to try for a baby. So here they are. So I realised that the apartment they were living in was way too small for a baby, and I imagine they'll be having more babies. So I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and build them a house. They had about 23,000 simoleons. So yeah, I did start off by just putting the furniture out, just because, I don't know about you, I get a little bit trigger happy and I make like huge rooms and then I can't fill them. So I find it much easier to put some furniture down and then build rooms around it if I can. So that's what I kind of did. So yeah, I've making the kitchen here, and I've sort of put together a little living room, but also a little area for the sewing machine because Maisie's hobby is sewing and we brought that from the apartment. So yeah, I kind of struggled to make the living room look nice, but I promise you it's worth watching me mess around because honestly, the living room is my favourite part of this build. I know that is like very strange, but yeah, trust me. I didn't realise that you could like move stuff off the grid and on an angle and all sorts in The Sims 2, but I did with this build for the first time ever, and it just made the best living room ever. So yeah, I had a lot of fun building this. You can see my face because I've taken this straight from my stream footage of this build because I was just having a chat while I did it, just so that I stayed focused and didn't get bored, which often happens when I'm building. But yeah, I do add some rooms in here. This isn't all just like a one big open plan top floor. It does end up being a three bedroom, sorry. So 2 bedrooms with like one kind of nursery looking room. The nursery, I love the nursery that I build as well. But yeah, we made a little doorway onto the tiny little balcony we added into this build. I don't think they'll be able to do much with the balcony, but hey, it's there. They can boast about it. They can do what they want. Yeah, but I thought, yeah, it's best to add at least have a little area out there just because it's fancy, you know? So yeah, just realising that I don't really have that many windows. So I was just going through and just adding in the bits that I forgot. And then just making sure we had 2 bathrooms, just because having 2 bathrooms with a family on the way is, you know, no brainer for a person that grew up with in a house with just 1 bathroom. I was arguing with my mum constantly over the bathroom and stuff. But yeah, I'm just going through and just adding like the bits like the wallpapers and making sure like the vibe that I wanted to get right for the house was right. I realised that you could move paintings up and down in the wall. I always kind of knew you could do that, but I could never ever remember the buttons. So I've learned a lot while doing this build, honestly, just by taking the time to just quickly Google stuff. So had a great time. Yeah. So I can't wait to get onto the nursery bit because that was like honestly my favourite part of this build other than the living room. But yeah, the bit I hate the most is the kitchen. I think I'll probably end up redoing it when they get a little bit more money because I was kind of having to skimp. So I made 2 rooms look good at least. So yeah, so I made the living room, like I feel like the living room in any build is pretty important. Like it's just like a family space just to sit and watch telly at the end of the day and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm a very family oriented simmer, so I'm family oriented in real life, but I also like love families in The Sims. It's like my favorite things to play. Like a single person or just a couple with no kids, boring. Get me kids, whether they're adopted. I love family. I love playing with family in The Sims. So yeah. But yeah, I spent I think I cut a lot of the dwelling out of this bit because I just spent a lot of time trying to make it look nice. But yeah, I really like these curtains. So these are custom content curtains that are just really cute and like actually like how curtains would be. I think a lot of the Sims curtains sometimes can be a little bit I don't know, like unrealistic, like stuff I would never do. But yeah, I got somebody asking me to make the spare bedroom purple in my chat. Hi, Baron. So I did. And then, yeah, I just went through quickly and tested that they could sit in the living room and stuff, and made sure that the carpets and stuff made sense. And I think I ran out of money and couldn't afford to put curtains on all the windows and stuff. So I was like, yeah. But yeah, I was left with like 200 simoleons. So yeah. But yeah, just doing a little last checks to make sure it all works and filling in the gaps and stuff. And yeah, that's kind of what it looks like on the outside. I was thinking about like what we could do with the garden and stuff as well, like later on. But yeah, we're left with 200 simoleons, which is enough for them to like if they need any food or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This has been a very quick video, I realise, but yeah, thanks so much. Don't forget to like, maybe subscribe if you're new here, and don't forget to check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JadeTheFirst. Links can be found in the description. Have an amazing day. See you later. Bye bye.